Hello dears, welcome to English classes at Radhika. Today we are going to learn a new video on film theory. In the last video, we were discussing about the first part of film theory. Here we are going to explore some more ideas on film theory, especially which were propounded by one of the film theoreticians, Christian Metz. Christian Metz was a foremost film theoretician who was very famous for his analysis of film on the basis of language. He found the language of film as the language itself and focused on how meaning is constructed through cinematic signs such as images, sounds, and editing techniques. Here, words and sounds are replaced by images, sounds, and editing techniques. Each and every thing regarding a film is a symbol according to Christian Metz. He was also influenced by the structuralist theory, and he is emphasizing on the underlying structures in the films on human culture and communication. He analyzed the culture elements as well as communicative elements as a system or a structure. Language is a system of signs. Words are representing things in the reality and in our imagination or the ideal thing. Like that, films are also involves a lot of signs. They are representing reality and imagination. Film as language is a system. It has its own sign, signifier, and signified. He introduced the concepts of primary identification and secondary identification. Primary identification is that the empathizing in the part of the viewers by seeing the life in the picture or in the film, the viewer or the audience will empathize upon that particular situation or particular character. That is primary identification. And the secondary identification is the realizing that it's all film and it's all artificial. This recognition is known as the secondary identification according to Metz. The next point is about the imagination that is caused by films. We know that certain symbols are used by the director as well as the film makers to rouse the imagination of the viewer. By the visual representation, the viewer is creating his or her own imaginative world by watching a film. He is next comparing film to the language. Language is a system of words and sounds as well as film is a system of editing, framing, and all licensing and whatever maybe they are in the film field includes in the licensing. Anyway, he is telling about the film narrative. It is not only a set of language systems or set of words or set of sounds, but it is a system of all these things, that is editing, framing, shots, and camera angles, etc. All are very important regarding a film. We have different genres of films like sci-fi, melodrama, tragic films, comedy, etc. Here, Metz has analyzed the role of genres in shaping audience expectations. That is, if we are going for a thriller movie, our expectations will be according to that. With all the symbols and size and all the editing and camera angles and all the mise en scene, the director is creating such an experience to the author. If we are going for a fantasy movie, the expectation of the audience is according to that. If we are going for a romantic movie, the audience or the viewer is expecting such an experience from that particular film. So he is telling that, Max is telling that audience expectations and interpretations are very much connected to the genre conventions. Next is a kind of psychoanalytic theory in connection with Jacques Lacan's theory. Here, he is telling that a kind of spectatorship is forming after viewing a film. All kinds of mental anxieties and desires will be there in the mind of the viewer while seeing or while watching a movie. We know that while watching a comedy movie, the audience will laugh, and while watching a tragic movie, they will cry. It's a kind of spectatorship. That is, they are one. They are become one with the characters in the screen. In short, Christian Metz's work has had a lasting impact on film studies. He is a very prominent figure in the field of film studies. He has influenced many scholars and theoreticians in the field of especially semiotics, narratology, and cultural studies. He has studied on all these three things very deeply and how they are interconnected with the concept of film and filmmaking. His ideas continue to be debated and expanded upon the contemporary film theories. Even now, the ideas put forward by Metz are very relevant, and theories are very relevant. Even now, we are studying his theories, and film studies are very much dependent upon the theories put forward by Christian Metz. This video was about the contributions made by Christian Metz, the famous film theoreticians, to the film field. I think you have understood this video. Okay, if you have any queries, don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, bye bye. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.